In Alexandria in 1937, there was an all-girls boarding school called the English School located in the Shotby neighborhood. Among the students was a quiet and beautiful girl named Camellia. She rarely spoke to anyone and spent most of her time alone, listening to music. Camellia had only one friend, Mary, who lived in the same neighborhood. Mary was kind, smart, and fearless. She was very different from Camellia, who was shy, timid, and lonely. Mary would spend most of her time with Camellia, trying to protect her, though Camellia often did not notice. One ordinary day, Camellia walked into the school bathroom and suddenly faced three girls, including Farida, the most famous girl in the school. They called her Farida Hanum because her father was one of the richest men in Alexandria. Without warning, Farida and the other girls began bullying Camellia. They insulted her, hit her, and even cut her hair. A teacher saw the incident and took the girls to Principal Teresa's office. Farida tried to defend herself, claiming Camellia was lying, but the principal, kind yet firm, warned Farida that another complaint could lead to punishment from her father. Farida, knowing her father's influence, warned Camellia that she would not leave her alone until she got rid of her or expelled her. Camellia didn't understand why Farida wanted to hurt her. She felt trapped and afraid, knowing there was no one to protect her. By the end of the week, Camellia returned home, exhausted from the constant bullying. Her mother noticed her distress and asked what had happened. After learning everything, her mother promised they would move to another country to protect her. However, her father refused, insisting Camellia return to school, unaware of the danger she faced. Back at school after vacation, Farida immediately resumed her bullying. One day, Farida and her friends became violent, hitting Camellia and throwing her into a dumpster behind the school. Luckily, no one saw them. That night, Camellia decided to escape. She waited until everyone slept, whispered to Mary that she was leaving, and left unnoticed. But Camellia did not survive. She died while trying to escape. The person who found her body, too scared to call the police, threw her into the sea. The next week, Mary tried to contact Camellia, but could not find her. She went home and told Camelia's mother everything. Camelia's mother was terrified, but lied to her husband, saying Camellia was being disciplined at school. Her father's reaction was strangely calm, even pleased that Camellia had caused trouble. Mary felt guilty for failing to protect her friend. From that moment, the school atmosphere changed. Mary returned to school, haunted by thoughts of Camellia. She entered the room to put her bag down and was shocked to see Camellia standing there. Camellia refused to explain what had happened during her disappearance. She said her priority was avenge against Farida. Her calm yet terrifying words left Mary speechless.
Strange events began to occur in the school. Camellia appeared in unexpected places, scaring the students. One night, Mary dreamed she saw Camellia in the bathroom. She woke up with her clothes wet, but Camellia was lying on her bed, motionless. Mary could not understand what was real. Meanwhile, Farida continued her schemes. One night, while smoking in the storage room, Farida sensed someone approaching. To her horror, she saw Camellia. Moments later, the room caught fire, engulfing Farida. Her friend Layla, however, remained unharmed. She ran to inform the principal, Teresa, who didn't initially believe her. When they returned to the storage room, they found Farida's charred body. There were no fingerprints, no evidence, and no explanation. Fear gripped the school. Mary realized that Camellia only appeared to her and that the other students were being mysteriously harmed. Those who had bullied Camellia, including Farida and Layla, died under strange circumstances. Mary understood the truth, but feared no one would believe her. She tried to warn the principal, who hesitated, fearing the supernatural reality of Camelia's spirit seeking revenge. Mary's fear grew as Camelia's appearances became more frequent and threatening. Camelia's eyes showed anger and revenge. Mary saw her friend, changed, yet still protective. Eventually, it was revealed that Mary, under immense psychological stress, had unknowingly caused some deaths. She believed she was helping Camellia take revenge. Diagnosed with severe psychological illness, she was sent to a psychiatric hospital. 2 weeks later, Mary was found dead in the hospital bathroom, strangled, with no fingerprints or evidence. The story ends with a terrifying mystery. If Camellia was dead and Mary was killed without a trace, who really committed the murders? Was it Camelia's spirit, or was there an even darker force, the English school in Shotby? The English school remains haunted by the unexplained deaths, the missing evidence, and the terrifying question, Who is truly behind the horrors?